WUSA 9 Weather Impact is sponsored by Morgan & Morgan.
Hi everybody, I'm meteorologist Jonathan Myers and this is your WSA9.com weather webcast for today and also tomorrow morning. Now a weather impact alert extended. This is for Helene's remnant rain moving through. So Helene's remnants, we promised you late last week, was going to make one pass at us from the south first on Friday and then another pass at us into early week. Well, next week, which is now this week. So this is what we're dealing with as you're going to need your umbrella handy and also some extra time for commuting. You're going to have to leave some extra time, pack your patience. Alert criteria, this is why we issue weather impact alerts. Life-threatening weather, if it's more of a nuisance where you may have to change your plans, well, that's more so the case here. Now to our south and west, of course, across western North Carolina, southwestern Virginia, East Tennessee, much different situation. And also another reason we issue these weather impact alerts is a dynamic situation where things are very changeable. You'll have to check back with us frequently. This time around, again, more of a nuisance where you're going to have to change plans, adjust your commuting. Starting off through the morning with on and off showers through about 10:30 a.m. Not a lot of change by about 2 when the kids are stepping off the bus. And by about 4:45, still the on and off rain continues in from the south by about 10:45 p.m. And guess what? More rain all the way through early on Tuesday morning. By Tuesday at 6:45 a.m., still rain coming down at a pretty good clip. And that continues through midday on Tuesday as well before the showers begin to taper Tuesday afternoon. So this is why we've extended that weather impact alert for at least Tuesday morning. Then there's also a flood watch that's out with some flood warnings on top of that across portions of the Blue Ridge Mountains all the way back down to Charlottesville and east of Lexington in Virginia. So this is just south and west of most of our area, south and west of Culpeper and Fredericksburg. Flood watch is in effect because we have seen, especially in some of those higher elevations and those hill valley systems down to our south and west, we've seen some prolific rainfall totals late last week with that initial landfall of Helene. And now on top of that, the potential of more rain for today. So if you see water covering the road or the walkway or the thoroughfare ahead of you, turn around and choose another route. Also on top of that, the persistent easterly winds continue. So the next several high tide cycles in these areas in green, which includes Alexandria, Arlington, and of course the tidal basin here in D.C., Anne Arundel County, Calvert County, and then down into the southern counties of Maryland and the Delmarva. Coastal flood advisory for minor coastal flooding all the way potentially at high tide cycles through Wednesday. So this is kind of a long fused advisory that's going to be in effect. So if you, again, same deal, see water covering the road, choose an alternate route. 72 for today under the clouds and the drizzle, a little bit of light fog here in the district. Manassas, a cool day, damp, 67, 68 at Culpeper, Front Royal, Winchester in the 60s. Also a lot of 60s up toward Gaithersburg, Frederick, Westminster, Maryland, and out toward BWI. Lows overnight tonight not falling all that far, all that fast with the clouds and still the potential of some showers. 62 in the district, 62 Manassas, 63 Culpeper, 64 at Fredericksburg, low 60s north and east of the district. Allergy index, I'll get that out for the day. Actually some good news here out of all this rain. Taking the allergy index down to low for trees, grasses, weeds. Molds are still unfortunately running high with all that extra moisture that's been around. High temperature trend over the next 5 days. Temperatures at or below average much of this week. We do finally return to sun by the end of the week, which will help to pump those temperatures back up into the mid to upper 70s. Actually looks real nice into this weekend for the Commanders game here at home. On Sunday, high 73, and temperatures stay in the 70s well into next week. All right, again, weather impact alert for today into early Tuesday for the remnants of Helene moving just to our south, closer to the core of where Helene is going to move. Of course, they don't need it down here, but it could be 1 to 3 inches of rain, potentially orange to Stanton. Here in the district, up to Gaithersburg, Manassas, back to La Plata, 1/10 to a 1/4 inch of rain. You start moving down toward Culpeper, out toward Winchester, could be seeing at least a 1/2 inch of rain, potentially up near an inch of rain, Hagerstown, as well as at Martinsburg, drying out just in time for the end of the week and into your Commanders weekend. Have a great day.